Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Ol Pappy back with another one, and thanks for tuning in. And you're probably thinking, Pappy, get off the crack. What are you talking about? Why would you ever want to brawl with lasers, right? Maybe, is it a misprint? Did you fail grade 7 spelling? Like maybe you don't know how to spell nucleons or something like that. But no. Seriously, hear me out. I actually think this is a valid build that actually could be quite useful in your hangar. Now, let's get started right away, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why I'm trying this out and maybe what you could use it for in your games. So let's get started right away. So we have 2 heavy, 2 lights lasers. These are maxed MK2 lasers. My Hawk here is probably level 8, I think it is, MK2. But the whole point of this is to try to use the lasers to brawl if you get cornered and if you're in trouble. Also use them to hit enemies at a distance, but mainly to ensure that you don't be stupid and throw your life away because your built-in weapon is really your main point and reason to be, right? So you want that range flexibility in your hangar. And why is that? Well, because you're too valuable to just throw on some sonics or throw on some ice weapons and go toe-to-toe and brawl with people. Because you have to understand that a Hawk is actually worth about 3 normal bots when it's using its super weapon, especially against Titans. It can kill it in seconds. And so this setup gives you the flexibility to take on guys like this. Look at this little bugger. He comes and attacks at me. I time my counter attack so that I have my special ability to get me out of a jam, really. And then I land on the ground. And the idea, though, is that especially on longer maps, this will allow you to hit people at 1,000 meters and also protect yourself if they rush you. And so you're going to be watching this game here. There's basically 3 maps I play. This one's almost over because I'm getting rushed by this guy. But basically, here we are in Shenzhen. We're also going to try Springfield, and we're going to try Dead City. So you're going to see it on long-range maps. You're going to see it on short-range maps. And you're going to be able to judge for yourself. So another thing you want to do, especially on the short-range maps, get up on high ground. Right? If you're on the ground, you're at risk to a lot. Ravanas, to leeches, to blitzes. I mean, obviously, the scorpions can get you up there and other hawks. But look at the range I can hear. And look at this vantage point, this little peekity-boo spot I have up here on top of this building. I'm going to try to sneak up here, see if I get... Well, that guy's not going to hit that guy. That guy's a hawk. It'll kill me. Okay, there's a Titan. Let's get over the ridge here. Let's see if we can hit this Titan. I'm sort of catching the edge of the thing, but let's see what's here. So I use that, look at this, from my perch, the Hawk attacks, and look at that. I'm just shaving down that guy's health, but of course I'm valuable. I'm super valuable. I don't want to waste my... No! Don't do that! Oh, sweet lordy bagordy. Look at that. And that's the risk you take. I missed the ledge and landed, and a guy wiped me out. So anyway, let's take a look at Springfield here. And like I said, the longer maps are literally designed for lasers. So one of the things, it's pretty funny. I'm playing Domination, and a lot of guys are spawning in, obviously, right down the other end of this gully here, the riverbed. And one of the things I love about the lasers on this map is that as soon as you start to hit people that far away at 1,100 meters or whatever it is, they can't believe they're getting killed because most people are running short-range or mid-range weapons nowadays, right? And so that's one of the things you can have advantage. In fact, what I would say is that if you're going to run this setup, it would be great to have 2 hangars so that you can do with this kind of hit and hide thing, right? You want to hit them from any distance. Basically, no place on the map is safe from me. And I do have power enough to take someone on close distance if they try to rush me. I can time my built-in weapon to finish them off. And on a map like this, as long as you stay on this left-hand side, center left or left-hand side of the map, you can pretty much get a pretty good line of sight for most of the enemies. And so, let's see here. We're going to get in that riverbed. I don't like the fact that they have center right now. That's not good. So I'm going to see, okay, so we still have the left beacon, and here comes a blitz, son of a gun. I'm going to have to use my phase shift. I hate to use it. Don't have a lot of power cells. But anyway, take a look here, and look at this guy. He's got it. Now we're down 3 beacons to 2. Okay, so we got to do something about this. This guy's going to turn our beacon. Get over here. Well, there's 3 of us going out of here, but can I get up there really quick and help out at least? Hit him with my drone. and I'm hitting them with my built-in weapon, and got him. Okay, good, so there's a kill. And now I'm going to come back up here, and again, when I talk about getting the high ground, here I am on this ledge. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to hit the guy in center. There we go, help take him down. And then watch this. Look at that, that's what the lasers do. I can hit guys from 900 meters away, 1100 meters away. It's really, really useful. Now, of course, taking a step back, I don't want to be foolish here and say that, you know, if you only have one hawk in your hangar, you know, don't ever put nucleons on it, or quarters, right? I mean, that would be crazy. If you have them, run them. You know, if you want to live dangerously and put those short-range brawlers on it, sonics or cryo weapons, go for it. But if you have the luxury of 2 hangars and 2 hawks, then this is a really, really good addition to your hangar. So anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit here. This is going to be kind of a funny moment because we're going to get into a bit of a dance of death here against Mr. Nightingale. Now, come on, you bugger, get out of here. Look at that. And one of the things that's a challenge when you fight a Nightingale, and you're going to see this, we're going to brawl. We're literally going to brawl here. It's going to be a dance of death over the next few. I'm getting hit by a pulsar. Son of a gun, he locked me in place. And that Nightingale's going for our beacon, so you can tell he's a good player, or she's a good player, because they know that beacons matter. But this is going to be the challenge when you brawl against somebody like a Nightingale, is that their cooldown is basically almost the same as your cooldown for the hawk. And so every time I try to attack him and I get up in the air, he's going to get up in the air, and then when I land, he's going to land. And it really does become this kind of crazy dance of death here. And look at this. I was hoping to catch... jumping, bagumping. I was hoping to catch on the ledge, and I missed it. And I'm trying to find him. He's above me. There he is. And now let's brawl. Come on, brother. Let's go. Toe-to-toe. This is just like Tyson taking on Lennox Lewis here, except I'm not going to bite his ear. Let's go. And look at this. I'm shaving off his health. Can I get to my super weapon? Oh... son of a gun, and there you go. See, his cooldown is the same as mine, and so he beat me to the punch. He's back up, and I don't have quantum radar, which is stupid because I could have killed him if I did. And I'm going to die here because he's going to get in with his brawling weapons. They're stronger than mine. And there you go. That's a good example of how, I guess, the challenge is if people close distance on you. So you really want to use them, and we're going to watch a little bit of gameplay here. If you stuck around this long, thanks a lot. We're just going to a little bit finish off the video by playing in Dead City, which is really hard because there's a lot of obstacles for the other guys to hide behind. But I want to give you my final thoughts. So again, what is this build good for? It's good for maps where range is a key factor in the game, like Canyon, Springfield, Ice Map if they ever bring it back. Rome has some nice shooting lanes. It definitely allows you to, this build reminds you that your job is not to just go toe-to-toe with people all the time, but actually to pick your spots and use your built-in weapon. I'm guilty of this. Whenever I put brawling weapons on, I'll be up there chasing phantoms around trying to shoot them point blank, when really I should be smart. And I should be at the back of the map and then coming up, using my built-in weapon, and then getting back to safety, right? So this kind of almost forces you to do that, but it does give you the ability to brawl if you need to. Anyway, that's it for now. Listen, if you've got any other kind of crazy builds you'd like to talk about, or see in a future video, hit me up in the comments. I appreciate the subscriptions. Please hit the subscribe and the like and the share if you like what I do. And until next time, I'll see you in the battlefield.